So, Bungie, I'm tired of making these videos because I keep just throwing them away because I'm bad at making them. Not really the greatest content creator, but what I am is a good judge. I'll say that arrogantly with zero humble in my voice. I know what could fix your game. Granted, not on a coding side. I did try to learn some Python and a little bit of coding. I just realized that there was going to be no way that was going to help your game. With the amount of time it would have taken me to study, gain rapport, and then maybe get hired on up there with a resume, the game would have been over by then. So I need some quick and now, and I hope I'm able to resonate with you in the community. Otherwise, your game is not going to be the best Destiny it could be. I mean that. I truly mean that. So let me not talk smack anymore. Let me break this down of what is wrong here. And I know the exact moment you messed up. It's when you made the promise that Eververse was going to make it to where we didn't have to pay for DLC ever again. You made that promise and shortly after broke it. And from there, you have only gone downhill. Everyone made the argument, too, that Eververse was a slippery slope for pay to win. And guess what? I'll get to that later once I itemize this list. We have full game, which, really and honestly, streaming services could just get rid of that one. So, thanks for Pilfering Pockets 1. Pilfering Pockets 2, DLC. Something promised we weren't supposed to be paying anymore. And then from there we have Eververse, the thing that was supposed to enable that promise. And this is where you should have filled in your content instead of invalidating previous content with seasons, is events. The Dawning, the Valentine's Day event, SRL, bro. Where's SRL? And after that, we have seasons. The thing that has ruined your game. Thumbs up. Good job. Man, it's crazy to think how much people were able to predict this in D1, but seasons are literally pay to win. You're able to pay for exotics, pay for the season weapon, oversaturating the game as well. That's what these do. It just gives you a bunch of garbo and just throws flashy content over you, more flashy drip, which is another thing I hate Eververse about. You were able to go into raids and prison of elders in D1 and get the best drip in the game by earning it, not paying for it. I don't want to pay for the best stuff in the game. I don't. I want to earn it. I want to put my over 4,000, 5,000 hours in Destiny to get what I want. I want to play for it, not pay for it. Anyway, from there, we got number 6. Sorry, I'll count on 2 hands here to make it easy for you. 6. Content keys like the 30th anniversary. We got another pocket pilfer here. Good job. And this isn't necessarily from us, but your favorite number here. You got $3.6 billion from Sony? Why are you overpaid? That's the real question here. Why are you overpaid, Bungie? Why do you think you deserve this amount of money? Well, actually, I can answer my own question. Is because you had the potential of the best game of the century. But regardless, I want that kind of potential back. I want the kind of potential you had in D1, the game of the century. If you would have kept that longevity and momentum into when VR blows up in the next few years, infinite, nut, throw a Nova Bomb with my own hands, let's get it. That's not going to be the future we live. At this rate, if you don't listen to people like me giving you true criticism that could help your game, it's not going anywhere. And that's another thing. Stop listening to your echo chamber. Stop listening to yourself and the players in the community that shoot down people like me saying, oh, you're just whining. Oh, you can't please everyone. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. How could you possibly know what could fix this game? Because I've invested more hours into it than anyone on your team. Now, granted, I'm not going to put dev hours in because I'm inept at dev. I don't have code in my head like that. I have just a micro amount from whatever I studied, trying to be like, oh, I'm going to study and usurp the ladder kind of thing. Not going to happen. You got me on the dev side of things. Absolutely. But you know what? I know exactly what content would help your game. I have from the start. That's kind of a talent I have for games in general. I used to do it with Overwatch, freaking Call of Duty. It's fun. It's fun knowing what's wrong and then what could fix it. To me, at least. Um, so where do you go from here? First of all, Bungie, get rid of seasons now. Yesterday, whoever invented seasons in your company, fire them. That team needs to be out of your door yesterday. They have no place in your company until the game is over. That is what seasons should have been used for. Is when you end off after all of the sagas are done, after everything is done on the main DLC and story. Seasons should have been what to pad the game out with for way after your contract's over. The contract that was supposed to be 10 years, I don't even know if that's still valid anymore. It might be void. But seasons were the model you should have used to keep the game going after everything was relevant. Seasons make it to where DLC, the previous season, it's invalidated. When's the last time anyone's really cared about Deepstone Crypt? I mean, there's a few that ride Deepstone Crypt like a donkey, but that's because it's just easy. I guess better said was Beyond Light. Beyond Light's worthless now. I mean, we got some of the Clovis Bray stuff happening now, but yeah. What you should have done is used the year to pad out each DLC and continue the story of the DLC directly. All right, not just we're going to branch off into another section and leave it for the next season. You are literally building foundations and leaving houses to crumble over and over and over and over. Why can't you just stick to one foundation and build, you know? Give us structure. I don't want content anymore. I want the game to feel immersive, not like it's trying to run my pockets, all right? I don't want you taking my lunch money. I'll give it to you if it's worth it, but it's not worth it anymore, bro. I've stopped gaming in general, and there's definitely no way Destiny's pulling me back in at this point. Literally, if you don't stop the seasons when our Lightfall drops, your game's doomed. There's so many people like me that aren't going to touch your game ever again. If you continue this model, it's not going to end well. You'll keep getting new players, yeah, but they'll leave too. And don't get me wrong, all this comes from a place of love and, I mean, a little resentment over the years because you just, we're listening, but then immediately go and do the opposite thing that we need. I do truly love your game, Destiny, Bungie. It's why I'm wearing the shirt. It's my greatest gaming achievement ever, bar none. I won't say your game is trash, and I won't say it didn't have fun moments. It had plenty. But those moments are over unless you listen to people like me. Not me, in general. The section of the community that gets shot down over and over is the community that loves your game the most and wants the best for it. Okay? I'll make a personal attempt to stop blowing up in your forums, just making everyone feel bad about their feelings and all that. It's not doing anything at this point. I've blown up in forums and discords all over the place. It's not going anywhere. So what I need, especially from the community, because we're the people that are going to be able to hold Bungie accountable, don't make any Destiny content unless it's literally for your content. It's a business at this point. We are strictly doing business for our game to be the best it can be. Okay? If you want to make a video, get a few bucks off of YouTube, that's fine. I'm not personally able to do that because Adpocalypse made it to where my YouTube channel lost all momentum in 2016. Thanks, PewDiePie. But yeah, Bungie, we need better. We need better. You don't deserve the money you have. Granted, you've hustled it up, and I congratulate you. I'm a hustler myself. Lucrative. Go for it. You could retire early. I get it. It's no dust off your shoulder. But you're also leaving a legacy. This isn't just your money. This is after you die kind of business. This is something that your great-great-grandchildren will be able to be like, my great-great something or other had a huge part in making would have been, in my opinion, the game of the century. Still might be able to get there with the kind of work and listening you could do. But at the current moment, you're on a downward spiral. It's been that way since Eververse. Yeah. Yep. It's been hard not cursing in these videos. YouTube just doesn't tolerate it anymore. But anyway, Guardians, this is going to be my final take. I'm not taking any more. I hope this resonates with the community and we could get something done. Anyway, goodbye, Guardians and Legends and Paracausal God Killers. I'll see you later.